If we're not at a Disney park, we're dreaming about being there, and a cup of Joffrey's Coffee Disney Blend helps. But what about when you're at a Disney park? The Joffrey's Disney Kiosk and Restaurant Locator will make sure you never miss out. Whether it's a cool drink on a hot summer vacation or a great cup of coffee at a Disney signature restaurant, Joffrey's has you covered. Check it out at joffreys.com.
Please stand clear of the doors. Por favor, manténganse alejado de las puertas.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is our final boarding call, and the doors will be closing soon.
Hey everybody! Thanks for joining us. I'm Tim Scott.
I'm Bob Collar.
This is ResortLoop.com. This show has already begun in utter chaos.
Episode...
Yada yada yada. Something, something, something.
Okie dokie.
XYZ. Yin yang.
I'm just letting you dig that hole.
Walla walla bing bang.
Keep going.
Yeah, I can keep going. Well, you know I can keep going.
Eventually there'll be an edit point where we'll have to take whatever you say out.
Edit here now.
Now.
Oh my goodness.
So, Tim.
Yes.
What are we going to talk about today?
Before we get into the show,
What?
I want to send a thank you out to some friends out there in Looper Nation.
Yeah?
You know I had computer problems.
You did?
I did.
Yes, you did.
Now, this was a while ago. It just took me a while to recover and to order the new one.
I was going to say, who said,
Yeah.
you're going to have to buy a new computer?
I think we all knew that.
And you said, nay, nay.
But a good time for a brief story.
I got this, you said.
No, I did not say that. I believe the correct response was, I can't break it anymore.
Oh, Lord.
It's already broken.
Uh-huh.
So I put it out there, I think it was Looper Nation, or it was out
Absolutely.
on Facebook,
You put it out there.
with a picture of the screen, nice little Mac boot screen, beautiful,
Uh-huh.
with red stripes or pink stripes going through it.
It was a work of art.
It was obviously their way of saying, you're going to have to go to the
an abstract.
Apple store.
When your computer goes full abstract painting on you, you know you're in some trouble.
So I put it out there, and I got some responses, and some didn't want me to mention their names because of different reasons.
You got a lot of good responses.
I did.
From that.
Most of them was, it's your video card.
Yeah.
And you know an iMac.
No, I don't.
Well, you've seen them.
I'm cheap.
You can't imagine getting into an iMac.
No.
So I've come across this tutorial online. I know we're not talking about Disney yet, but I just found this whole idea fascinating.
Mm-hmm.
Simply, in quotes,
Uh-huh.
take out the video card
Uh-huh.
and bake it in the oven.
Literally?
Literally.
What?
Like 400 degrees for like 8 minutes. I don't remember exactly what it was.
It comes out crispy and delicious.
So getting the video card out of the iMac, not that easy. Involves suction cups,
Hold on 1 second.
screwdrivers, yes.
The views and opinions of Tim Scott do not necessarily reflect those
Don't try this.
of ResortLoop.com. Go ahead.
I will say, if you had, it will void, you wouldn't think, any warranty you might have.
You wouldn't think? No,
And-
I think that's going to avoid anything.
I will say, 6-year-old computer, so
Do not.
there was no warranty.
Don't put your computer in the oven, folks. Please
Not the
don't
whole,
do that.
not the whole computer.
Don't do that.
He's just reiterating.
Don't listen to Tim. This is one of those don't listen to Tim
Don't.
episodes.
You'll want to listen. I'm telling you.
And laugh
Yeah, exactly.
at you.
So I find tutorials on YouTube because there's information for doing everything on how to get
Absolutely.
this video card.
Yeah.
It's not as easy as you might think.
Did you show them melting it in their oven? Did it show
They
any of
did.
the-
They did.
And did it work? No.
I don't think it did.
No.
So I took it like most of a Saturday evening.
Don't do this.
Took apart the iMac. Got it back together. After baking the video card in the oven.
Did you really do it?
I did.
Are you out of your mind?
I prefaced everything. I even said this at home. I can't break it anymore. It's already not working. And it's still not working.
Who'da thunk it?
Yeah, I know. It was worth a shot. Anyway,
Next time, try and submerge it in the tub. What do you?
Hello?
Why would you do that?
that's for the power supply.
No.
No, do not do that at
and
home.
that's where the edit point
That's the
was.
edit point. From before I said edit point to right now, we're cutting that whole thing out. Anyway, long story, even longer, shorter. Big credit card bill later, new one came in the mail,
Yes.
and I'm better up and running
That's
with the production machine again.
was the person that posted the YouTube video
Yes.
of baking
Yes.
their iMac in the
Yes.
oven. Was that guy's name
Just the
Steve
card.
Jobs at all?
Mr. Jobs.
Was he like,
I will say there was
this
more
will
than
make
one.
him buy another one. Put it in the oven.
What could
Give
go
it
wrong?
a try. Yeah.
There was more than one
Video
thing
of
suggesting baking this card. I know. Hey, like I said.
it. You did this when your wife wasn't home, didn't
No,
you?
she was home. She watched the whole thing.
She allowed you to bake it in the oven. You know
No,
what?
we have.
Exactly.
Well, this is the thing. I'll dig in it. Once it's broken, and the worst case it's going to need replaced anyway, I give it a shot. I'm about 50-50.
The views and opinions
Right.
expressed
Right,
by
exactly.
Tim Scott are not necessarily those of ResortLoop.com.
I will say, she was very supportive. She was like, oh, you're doing such a good job. Ovens don't fix broke.
Hey, everybody. Welcome to ResortLoop.com.
Hey, it's episode yada, 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 something, something, something.
This is a Disney podcast.
I know. That went way longer than I'd anticipated. The whole point was thank you, Looper Nation, for all your help in getting me through this.
All right. All righty then.
Anyway.
See what you did, Looper Nation?
See
what you
made
did.
me spend a lot of money. Which was going to get spent anyway, so.
At any rate, can we get on with
Let's get on
show?
with the show. Let's talk about something involving Disney.
Please.
And one of our favorite things.
And something extremely cheap. Not this show.
No.
Not the show we're going to talk about.
No. These are big money things.
Oh, my goodness. What are we going to talk about today, Tim?
We're going to talk about Walt Disney World Resort specialty dining.
Resort specialty dining.
Isn't that what I said?
That's what I said.
Right.
That's what you said.
That's what I said. You're reiterating is what you're telling
Yes.
me. Oh, yes, I am.
So there's other dining out there.
There are plenty. And we'll talk about those later.
We will talk about those later. This is resort specialty dining.
Right. Sorry, apparently the Chessie system is going by.
When did you put a train in?
Well,
I don't know.
it's for the fountain. Go ahead.
You're like Walt
It's
Disney.
fine.
Now, you got a fountain and a train. You're like Walt Disney. It's awesome. Apparently, there's some construction going around by the studio today. Anyway, so these are very interesting options
Right?
for you. If, you are Steve Jobs and want to just spend some extra cash.
Or you want that, once-in-a-lifetime experience. Every time you go down, some people like to do something they've never done before.
Absolutely.
Something new, something we can talk about.
Absolutely. So, the first one is a lot of people have talked about this and done this. I believe Rebecca Toone.
Yes, she
done.
has. Not Rebecca White.
The
Rebecca Toone.
the afternoon tea at the Garden View Tea Room at Disney's Grand Floridian Resort and Spa.
Oh, tell me about this.
So apparently, and we've got to get some confirmation on this because there's tea, and then there's
Pinky out tea.
British style tea.
Pinky out tea.
The folks in the UK know how to do tea.
Heck yeah, they do.
We throw in a tea bag and we think we're having tea.
Stop teabagging.
It's not the same thing.
That's what I've heard.
You got to have loose leaf tea in a thing that steeps it out
Steeping.
correctly.
Right.
But this one, apparently, this is served in Grand British style. They say, indulge in the relaxing ambiance of an era long since past.
Wow.
Tour the globe as you sip from a collection of international teas, including Mrs. Potts tea for your little ones. All while indulging in a delightful selection of sandwiches, scones, pastries, and other delicacies.
I do enjoy a good scone.
This serves 7 days a week from 2 to 5, Sunday through Saturday, except for Tuesday and Thursday when it's noon to 5.
How cool is that?
And beginning at 3 p.m. each day, you get to enjoy the lobby music from the Grand Floridian piano player or the rousing rendition from a live band.
Do you know how I know this is going to be moderately expensive?
How do you know that?
That you throw in the word ambiance.
Anytime you see the word ambiance,
Added cost.
run away. No. Actually, the prices on this vary considerably depending upon what the lunch is that you're getting with it. Okay?
Okay.
The sandwich selection or whatever it is. I saw one that
Turkey
included
leg.
caviar. There was a caviar one.
Right.
That was upwards of $155.
How much was that?
$155. But you get caviar.
I'll be honest, it's not a vacation until I've had caviar.
Well, for your son.
Well, that's true.
Getting bowls of
Getting
caviar
bowls and bowls on the cruise
ship.
line.
But
like it's Cheerios.
So the prices on that are going to vary. You're going to want to check with WDW Dine,
right.
407 WDW Dine for pricing on that, because it varies a great deal depending on what you're getting with the tea and actually what kind of tea you're going to get. They've got multiple types of tea to go with that. So that is the afternoon tea at the Garden View Tea Room at the Grand Floridian. What do you got?
Sweet. I love this one. I've not been to this one yet, but I'm hoping to do this one at some point. Over at the Contemporary. The behemoth of a hotel.
Yes.
At the top.
Yes.
Celebration at the top.
I love that. I want to do that.
Who doesn't at this point? It says experience the flavors of the Pacific Coast.
Ooh.
Enjoy dazzling fireworks display.
What?
I know. And this is held in those private rooms. They're at the north end, closest to the castles, the Sonoma and the Napa room.
Ooh.
There you can get the canaps. I still don't know how to pronounce those either. You think I would look it up at some point? Canapes? Snapes? Snipes?
I don't know.
Whatever.
I don't know.
Sushi in small plates.
You're the food guy. If you don't know what it is, I certainly don't know.
I might not even had this before. I don't know. It might be something Russian.
Did you say small plates?
Yeah, they don't call it tapas here, but they go by small plates.
Small plates.
But everything's prepaid, so
yeah,
you can get as many small plates as you want to make one big plate.
Oh, maybe.
These are inspired by the California Grill menu. So it might not be exactly what's on the menu, although I'm betting it probably is. Why make something different? It is going to be fantastic. And you also get complimentary bar featuring California wines, beers, and the infamous cordials.
Ooh.
They always talk about cordials.
That's not bad then.
No.
What are we looking? What else we got going on over there?
What else do they have at the celebration at the top?
What else? Yeah, what else they got?
You can step out on the intimate and private observation deck, reserved just for celebration at the top guests.
What?
So I'm guessing this is the northeast observation deck. I think the other one right off the
gotcha.
Closest to the Magic Kingdom is probably not reserved, but for the California Grill. And the bar there. So you're going to have that. After the fireworks.
Watch the fireworks.
Watch the fireworks.
All right.
And you're going to go back inside and enjoy the sweet spread of the desserts, cordials, and the coffee.
Ooh. So I'm getting some small plates.
Small plates?
I'm going to get some, whatever that other word was. I'm going to get some drink. I'm going to get to go out on the balcony and watch the fireworks.
Mosey on out there.
For Happily Ever After.
Yes.
The new Happily Ever After. And then I'm going to get some dessert.
Right.
Afterwards.
And your cordials. Did I already say
try to be cordial most of the time.
You try.
I try.
You do a good job.
Thank you.
You're a schmoozer.
I am a schmoozer. I got you to let me on the show. So there's that.
Oh,
I forced to be on this. How much is this setting me back, by the way?
This is held on Slick Sundays and is $99 a person. How do you feel about this one?
I'm thinking for that kind of price, I would rather have a nice dinner at California Grill.
I can see that.
For that kind of price. Because I'm going to drop $200 on my wife and I to do that.
Right.
I could have a nice dinner for $200 at California Grill.
They won't include the alcohol if you're into that.
Right.
And desserts. Are you springing for dessert? You don't catch me as like I'm going to spring for dessert.
Usually I'm too full for dessert.
Yeah, you'll probably split a dessert. Because there'll be something you want to try.
We do that quite a bit.
I'm not sure I would do it at this price. I might, though.
Right.
I suppose maybe if I had an earlier ADR, maybe like an early ADR, like 4 or 5. That might be a good option.
Maybe, but the price has got to come down because, you're paying $2 for the fireworks to be able to go out and look at the fireworks. So if you're going to do an earlier, I want that price to be a little lower.
No, I meant like if I had an early dinner like 4 or 5 o'clock somewhere else, and I wanted to go over and watch the fireworks.
I don't know if I'm dropping $100 a person for that. If my wife and I are going Dutch, maybe can we do that?
I don't think there's a Holland Pavilion over at Epcot.
No, we need to get one of those.
Wouldn't that be cool?
Be a lot cheaper.
What do you got going on?
Anyway, this one, I almost passed out a little bit. Citrico's Chef's Domain
Oh, my goodness.
at the Grand
I
Floridian.
don't think I've heard of this one.
Meet the chef during an intimate,
Oh,
what's that mean?
expensive.
Very expensive, multi-course dinner
Oh,
prepared with Mediterranean flair and paired with award-winning wines. Now, you're going to take a seat at a table for 12.
if they find 11 other people.
No.
Oh.
I'm telling you, you need 12 people.
Oh.
I'm going to tell you why in
Okay.
a minute.
All right.
Where you can indulge your palate in an aromatic array of fine wines and old world flavors. Welcome to the Chef's Domain at Citrico's.
I like how you brought out the trailer voice for that one. The Chef's Domain at Citrico's.
It's a world come undone.
At Disney World.
While you dine, delight in casual conversation with sommeliers.
Hello,
on
sommelier.
hand, on hand, as
Get off
they
my hands.
suggest from an award-winning list, all as you imbibe
Oh,
on
my.
views of an impressive show kitchen
This must be an adult show.
that lets you watch and interact with the culinary team preparing the evening specialties.
Which means cooking.
Look, I'm not interacting. I don't want to interact with the chef. Cook it right. Don't be distracted by me going, hey, what you got over there?
I cut my finger.
Yeah,
Stop
I
talking
don't want
to
to
me.
see that either. The Chef's Domain at Citrico's is available daily from 5:30 p.m. and 8:30 p.m. A minimum purchase per party is required,
Ooh.
not including the tax and
I
gratuity.
don't like where this is going.
At this signature dining experience, guests are asked to adhere to the dress code.
Does Citrico's have a dress code?
It does at this place.
Oh. I could see Victorian Alberts.
Are you ready for the price? A minimum purchase per party
Uh-huh.
that is required, not including tax and gratuity,
Right.
$800
Per what?
per party.
How big's a party? Is that the 12?
You better have 12 of your best friends that have deep pockets
Wow. They don't
coming
mind
with you.
dividing 800 by
12, which is under $100 a person.
All right.
So if you got 12 friends,
That's pushing it.
I know you don't. I've seen your Facebook page. Go friend Tim on the Facebook page,
Ugh.
by the way.
I need love.
$800
Wow.
per party.
Crazy.
Yeah.
My goodness.
Now, again, if you've got 12 friends, you better have 12 friends that don't have alligator arms, that can't reach for that bill. You know what I'm saying?
I got to run to the bathroom. I'll be right
You
back.
get that money up front because you don't want to be holding the bag for that one. $800
Wow.
per party.
Crazy.
Here's what I want to do.
All
I'm
right.
just throwing this out there. By the way, we're going to need more supporters to do this.
Okay.
But I would love to have auction off at the next Looper meet we have down there.
Oh.
Maybe auction off this dinner.
It's a lot of money.
That's why we need more supporters over at Patreon. But how nice would that be if we could get
That would be pretty darn
have
cool.
a little lottery. For
What does it say
everybody
about the
coming
dress
to-
code, though? What's this dress
The dress
code?
code is you got to look nice. You can't dress like what you're wearing today.
Yeah, I might have to mix in like khakis and a polo.
No shorts.
Oh.
No,
No thongs.
no flip flops. We call them flip flops up here.
Oh, okay. Speedos.
I don't. No bathing suits. You can't wear bathing suits.
All right.
All right. What else you got?
Dine with an animal specialist.
I like this. What are we cooking up?
I know. I thought this was going to be like some exotic food,
As the
like koala nuggets or something.
Tim Toolman Taylor. What are we cooking up?
Oh, you're going to interact with an animal expert while enjoying a 4-course lunch at Sanaa. Now, this is lunch
Sanaa.
over at Kidani Village.
Yeah.
Exactly. You're going to have a private table facing the sunset savannah.
Uh-huh.
Savannah. Discover fun facts about their care, current research they're doing, and Disney's role in conservation when you dine.
Oh,
with the animal
now
specialist.
see, that would be nice. My daughter would very much be into that.
Oh, I bet a lot of kids would be.
Yeah.
You get to enjoy your Indian-style bread service.
Oh, okay.
They love the...
Sanaa, that's got the bread service.
They love the bread service.
Yeah.
Refreshing salads, slow-cooked meats, decadent desserts.
Ooh.
Options abound for the meat lovers, the vegans, and vegetarians, while little ones can choose from child-sized portions of the adult fare or the familiar favorites from the kids' menu. So I'm assuming if you want nuggets,
Yeah.
they'll make it happen.
Right.
Now, this experience is recommended for guests 8 years or older.
Okay.
So you don't want too young.
Yeah.
Limited to 12 guests, so you want to book early if you want to go to this. This is only held on Wednesdays and Saturdays.
There you go.
Cost for this one?
Uh-huh.
This one is kind of in our wheelhouse.
Yeah.
Now, if you're into the animals,
All right.
consider doing this.
Yeah.
$49 for the adults.
That's not bad.
Not bad. For the kids 3 to 9,
Yeah.
$29.
That's not bad.
So this might be a good gateway dining event. See if you enjoy something like this.
This would be a nice dinner for, like I said, my daughter would have loved this at the time. She was really into animals. Her and I to do it, or my wife and her to do it. Because my son would have been like,
Yeah.
not
This
all
is
that
good.
interesting.
If you're into the animals, you want to learn a little bit about it,
Sure.
and have a great meal.
And
you had me at Slow Cooked Meats.
talk to an animal expert. That'd be
Absolutely.
awesome. Yeah.
Love it.
Yeah. How about, if you're going to do that, how about dining with an Imagineer?
I've heard of this one, too. I've never done this.
We've had some of Looper Nation do this. We'll have to get a review from them.
Absolutely.
At Citrico's, they also do it at Brown Derby.
Okay.
At Citrico's, you're going to dine with an Imagineer, gain insights into the creative process and what it's like to make Disney magic. It's an informal one-on-one chat at Citrico's restaurant. Hear the stories behind the magic as you dine on mouth-watering Mediterranean specialties at Citrico's. You can also purchase a souvenir plate that's personalized by the Imagineer.
Oh.
This one's $89 per person.
Okay.
That might be worth it.
That might be.
That might be a nice little, hey, my spouse is the Disney nut in our family.
Right.
I'm going to do this for my spouse, my
it.
significant other that's really into it. I'm going to go golfing. Let them go do this.
So you're going to bail.
I'm not going to bail.
Sounds like you're bailing.
I'm the Disney nut. Please.
You're also the golfer. I don't understand.
I don't know what I'm doing.
Oh, my goodness. Here's another good one. This is the Chef's Tasting Wine Dinner over at the boardwalk at the Flying Fish.
Ooh, I like that.
Oh. Here you can enjoy a sumptuous feast of fresh seafoods.
Uh-huh.
I haven't heard too much about seafoods in these. Meats, farm fresh produce, and fine wine as you interact with the chef.
Ooh.
So again, you're interacting with the chef. But, with the proliferation, that's a big word for this hour of the day.
Big word for you.
Of all the dining shows and cooking shows, there's a whole lot of new foodies out there.
A lot of people like
They can't
that
get
stuff.
enough information about the food.
Yep.
The chef creates 5 courses using the freshest ingredients, and the manager selects the wines that perfectly complement each course.
Interesting.
So they do this right before you, and these are guests. These seatings are experienced for gauges 10 and older.
Very good.
Probably because of all the wine. You don't want anybody under 10
I don't
consuming all that
understand-
wine.
Yeah, I don't even understand that, to be honest with you.
Here's the thing. There's a lot of kids that are foodies now, too.
They are foodies. They like, if your kid's really into seafood, why not?
I mean, you ever seen MasterChef Junior? Some of those kids can cook.
And then you let your kid drive you home. No, then grab. Make sure you take, if you're doing any of these wine tastings, any of these where there's some adult beverages, please take the minivans back
Or the
to your
gondolas.
resort.
Take the gondolas.
Highway in the Sky. Hello.
That's coming up.
Skyliners.
Coming up.
Skyliners. Speaking of Highway in the Sky.
Before we go to that, this is $115 a person.
Oh, yeah.
We thought we should get that out
lot.
there.
That's a lot.
It's not that much.
That's a lot compared to some of the other ones. Although there's wine tasting.
It's Flying Fish.
That's
too.
what it is.
Flying Fish.
And
a
it's the
signature
wine
restaurant.
tasting.
Okay.
Yeah.
Tell us about this other one.
You could probably get some good Joffrey's coffee over there. as well.
Yeah, you can.
This one's crazy. This is the Highway in the Sky Dine Around.
Oh, I remember when this came out.
You start at the Disney's Contemporary Resort where you check into Wave, relax, mingle with your fellow diners, enjoy an appetizer and specialty cocktail, and then you hop on the monorail, head to the Polynesian. They don't say where you're eating at the Polynesian, though. Just say
Captain Cook's.
Says maybe celebrate the spirit of the South Pacific and luxuriate in the charm of this exotic retreat with an enticing variety of island-inspired libations and appetizers. It doesn't say where we're eating.
Well,
then you hop over to Disney's Grand Floridian.
Love it.
Where you'll be escorted to the award-winning Citricos, where we invite you to settle in amid the refined ambiance as you're treated to special chef's main course selection. Afterwards, in the lavish settings of the Grand Resort, sip champagne and enjoy an artisanal selection of cheeses before embarking for your final destination back to the Disney's Contemporary, where you will retire to a private patio to enjoy an indulgent assortment of desserts, cordials, and coffee.
More cordials.
And watch the fireworks from the Contemporary. Where they're having all of these people watching these fireworks, I do not know.
From my room.
And this one, of course, you got to be 21. But this one's for alcohol. I guess the kids can do it. This one's $150 per person.
Okay, that's getting up there a little bit
That's
more.
That's bouncing around an awful lot.
That is. Sometimes for $150, you might want to enjoy where you're at a little bit more.
There you go.
Possibly.
That's what I'm thinking.
Over at the Animal Kingdom Lodge, you can do the Jico wine tasting.
Yes.
This one is on Wednesdays. You're invited to sample unique flavors from a trio of wines specially chosen by sommeliers.
Ooh.
At Jico.
Big word.
You can bask in the aromatic notes of each, featuring tasting is paired with a savory selection of cheeses to complement the African flavors. You must be at least 21 years old, however, for this one. And this one is the low price of $32 a person.
Boy, that's not bad.
That's not bad. If you're a wine person,
you
just kind of want some wine, maybe it's a little bit of cheese.
I don't think that's too bad for a wine tasting.
No, people rave about the Jico.
Usually they're around $20, I think, for wine tastings most of the time. So, and South African wines.
I was going to say
different.
Yeah, exactly. This is one of those ones. It's not terribly expensive. I think it'd be great to say you did it.
Yeah. Here's one that I'm struggling with.
Uh-oh.
This is the Perfectly Princess Tea Party at the Grand Floridian.
Okay, this is a different tea party than one we talked about before.
This is just for the little ones.
Okay.
This sounds so great.
Oh.
Young princesses and princes are regaled with music, dancing, storytelling, and more at this unforgettable courtly tea. Rose Petal, a magical rose from Aurora's garden, has come alive to host the party. Princess Aurora herself may also make an appearance. The kids are encouraged to dress as their favorite Disney princesses or young royals and sip apple juice, tea, and feast on fruit, an assortment of sandwiches, some heart-cut princess cake. Meanwhile, the adult guests can enjoy our signature blended, perfectly steeped tea, dine upon selection of cheeses, grapes, lavash, and sandwiches that may include egg salad and curry chicken salad. Each young partygoer receives an exciting gift, keepsake of the storybook morning.
Oh.
Princesses receive a special 18-inch Princess Aurora doll dressed in a gown.
That sounds expensive.
Princess tiara, a silver princess bracelet,
a
princess necklace.
Oh, my goodness.
A fresh rose.
Jeez.
A special princess sticker, best friend certificate.
Oh, my goodness.
And a princess cinch bag. The boys, each young prince receives a princely sword and shield, a souvenir pin, a plush Disney bear, and a best friend's certificate.
Wow.
For the low Disney price. Oh my. $334.
Does that include a night at the hotel?
That includes one guest. 10 and up. And one child, 3 to 9.
Wow.
Each additional guest, 10 and up, $99.
Mm-hmm.
Each additional child, 3 to 9, $235.
Wow.
You got 2 kids that you want to take to this thing?
Yes.
Over $500.
Now that's
almost $600.
Sounds like a premium experience.
But you say, but wait.
Wait, Bob.
My 10-year-old would love this.
Absolutely.
Love this experience. No gifts for kids 10 and over.
Nothing?
You get nothing.
You get nothing and like it.
You won't like it. You'll just get nothing.
Well, bye-bye magical experience there.
And that's held on select mornings at 10:30 a.m.
Wow. When somebody books it.
if you book it.
Wow. Let's jump upstairs over the Grand Floridian to Victorian Alberts.
All right.
We've talked about this before, the chef's table.
Yes.
Dinner. This is a tailored 10-course specialty menu.
Oh, my.
The menu will reflect the season. Each unique menu is overflowing with ingredients culled fresh daily from the world market. This is one of those market-inspired dinners.
Oh, gotta love those.
They're only going to buy the stuff that's the freshest, the best stuff they can get.
It better be.
That's exactly the stuff on the menu. This is a 3-hour dine-in experience, so don't set up any fast passes for after
you ain't
this.
going anywhere. Yeah.
During this serving, the chef will serve up tidbits and tasting samples apart from the normal courses on the menu.
Mm-hmm.
He'll say, hey, try this.
Try this.
Why not?
Yeah.
Let's see. As with the wine pairing, a sommelier will select the superb vintages for each portion of your meal, very specific to each portion of the meal. Seen this happen.
Yes, you have.
Only one party per evening is seated, so it's not like the other
Right.
Victorian Alberts tables where they have two seatings. It's kind of like kind of like a cruise, an early and a late.
Right.
This ranges for the dinner at $250 a person.
Ooh.
I will say, food-wise, yeah, you got
It's worth it?
Yeah.
All right.
It's one of those things you got to do once.
All right.
So, and as you're eating, you'll be going, how much did this cost again?
Yeah, who cares?
Now, if you want the wine pairings, that's an additional $150 a person. That I'm not too sure about at this point. That's a lot, but I mean, if you're all in for the $250 per person for the food, if you want the full experience,
$400.
$400 a person,
$800.
And I believe you will need to tip acceptably on that one also, and you'll want to because the service is going to be the best service you've ever had.
All right.
Yeah. And don't let that dinner sound intimidating.
Yeah.
The servers make it very easy.
All right.
It's a breeze. I mean,
good stuff.
Yeah.
All right.
Very easy dining experience.
Well, I'm going to wrap this up.
Wrap us up
with a little bit more affordable Wonderland Tea Party at Disney's Grand Floridian's 1900 Park Fair.
More tea.
Disney characters from Wonderland invite kids 4 to 12.
Okay.
This is for the kids that can't do the other.
For the kids.
For an hour of game stories and cupcakes. To sip on, kids are given a special tea that tastes remarkably like apple juice. The pint-sized partygoers also get to decorate cupcakes with sprinkles and more, make a craft to take home with them, and have their photos taken with their very merry hosts. For this one, $43 a kid.
Okay.
Not too bad.
I don't think so, but no,
Not too bad.
We might be skewed now by hearing about $250 and $150 for wine.
Yeah. I keep thinking about that $800 per party. If you tip 20%, that's $160
right.
tip.
Yes.
I've never eaten a $160 meal, let alone tipped $160.
And to go back just to the Victorian Alberts thing real quick, the wine is a specifically chosen wine for every course.
Absolutely.
So it's not just like one wine we think this will go through your whole dinner. I meant to mention that. So.
Absolutely.
So
there you go.
And that's why I don't give you the credit card.
That is all I've got.
Everybody, thanks for joining us. I'm Tim Scott. You can find me on Twitter, Facebook, the website, ResortLoop.com.
I'm Resort Loop Bob most places. Don't forget to like us on Facebook, rate us on iTunes, and what else should folks do, Tim?
Go out there, book through ResortLoopTravelGroup.com, and also share the gateway to the magic.
See you, everybody. Thanks for listening to the show, but now you want to share your love of Disney, right? Unfortunately, a lot of our friends, family, and coworkers just don't share the same enthusiasm we do for all things Disney. Well, now MyDizMatch.com has made it even easier with the all-new MyDizMatch apps for iOS and Android devices. Just download the MyDizMatch app and connect with new Disney friends today. And now, for a limited time, you'll get your first month of full membership free just for signing up. Look for the new MyDizMatch apps on iTunes and Google Play and start connecting with real Disney friends today.